everyone, do you want to create an e-commerce store but don't have the technical knowledge for that? Well, what if I tell you that anyone with basic technical knowledge will be able to create an online store and sell products to customers from across the globe? Well, sounds interesting? So why wait? Because in this video, I'll show you how to create an e-commerce store using WordPress. I'm Aparna Singh from LearnWoo, and let's get started. Since WordPress is a self-hosted content management system, you will have to decide on your own for hosting and domain name. To create an e-commerce website using WordPress, first you need to find a hosting service and register your domain before getting started. For that, let's first choose a domain name. Ensure that you give a good thought before choosing a domain name for your store. Ensure that you go through the terms and conditions of different domain registrars before going ahead with a new domain. Well, there are several popular domain registrars who will help you to register your preferred domain name for your store. Well, below in the description, I have referred a link to our article to find some of the best domain registrars and tips on how to choose the best one for your e-commerce store. In the next step, you have to sign up for a hosting service. Well, a hosting service is where your website will be stored, and when a user tries to access it, the web content is provided by the hosting company servers. Well, in this video, we will show you how to get yourself a service provider to host your WordPress site using HostGator. HostGator offers an exceptional managed WordPress hosting service that will help you ensure great performance consistently for your WordPress site. It is easy to directly manage your website and its different aspects through the HostGator portal. To sign up for hosting account with HostGator, go to HostGator website, choose the suitable plan that you want to go ahead with. Next, specify the domain name. Here, you can either use your existing domain or choose to get a new domain name through HostGator. In the next step, choose your hosting plan. Then select the package. Then select the billing cycle and enter your username. Next, enter the account details. After the successful completion of the payment process, you will see a message something like this. Next, we need to get an SSL certificate. Well, there is another important aspect that you need to consider before going ahead with the creation of your online store. That is getting an SSL certificate or Secure Sockets Layer, which is a security technology that will encrypt the communication between your server and browsers. This will ensure the safety of transactions in your store and also will create a sense of security among your customers. WooCommerce will allow you to create an online store without an SSL certificate, but it's always better to have an SSL certificate for better security. You can get it for free through Let's Encrypt, or you can even purchase it from a third-party provider like Komodo. Well, below in the description, I have mentioned a link to an article that will help you to know more about different types of SSL certificates and process of getting it ready for your site. Once that's done, you are ready with a domain name and hosting service for your WordPress WooCommerce e-commerce site and can proceed to the next step. In the next step, we will be installing WordPress. For most popular hosting services, there will be a single-click WordPress installation, which will be different for managed WordPress hosting. However, you can also install WordPress manually using an FTP client software like FileZilla or by using the control panel of your hosting service. If you want to know more about the manual installation process of WordPress, click the link mentioned in the description on how to install WordPress. Next, let's see how you can do it using HostGator. If you have a shared VPN or dedicated hosting service with HostGator, you can use the quick install option to install the WordPress. However, with an optimized WordPress or managed WordPress environment, you won't be able to use this option. In the portal, you can open WordPress Manager and click Create Blog. In the next screen, you can enter the name of your blog and blog title and click the Add Blog button. The WordPress install will get started. Once that's done, sign in to WordPress. Once signed in to WordPress website, now let's first install WooCommerce plugin. Go to WordPress dashboard, move to the Plugins tab, select Add New. On the search bar, add the keywords WooCommerce. Click on Install Now when the plugin appears, and when it's ready, click on Activate button. Once the process is complete, WooCommerce plugin is set to use. And now let's access the Setup Wizard. The first page of the Setup Wizard starts with some basic questions about your store that you are required to enter now. First, we need to enter the store details. Enter the store's address, your country, PIN code. So next, choose and add the industry your store operates in. And then click on Continue. The next step is to set whether you plan to sell digital or physical products. Alternatively, you can also choose premium types by paying an amount, but here I'm choosing only the physical products. On the next screen, you are required to add some information about your business. Select the number of products you plan to display. You also need to state if you are selling products on another platform or not, and whether you are setting up for a client or not. Moving forward, the next step is to choose a theme to display your products. Both free and paid themes are available for WordPress. Install WooCommerce supported themes. So by default, the free plugin will be chosen. But there are third-party free and premium plugins also available. Now here, let's select the theme. I'm selecting the theme named Storefront, which you can get for free. Since I want to use another theme for building this e-commerce store, I'll upload the zip file of the theme named Bifrost. This is a very powerful theme to create an e-commerce store on WordPress. For that, go to WordPress dashboard, Appearance, Themes, upload a theme, and then upload the zip file. Click Install, and then Activate. Once done, let's import the demos that the theme offers. Choose a WooCommerce suitable demo. Now this is how your store would look after selecting this theme. Below, I have mentioned a link in the description to an article about themes to give you a clearer picture. Well, next step is to add products. We are creating an e-commerce store. Thus, this step is very important. Since we are starting a new store, let's add the products manually. First, we need to configure everything concerning the product. Add the title and description of the product. Add an image. Choose the product type. Well, choosing the product type depends on what you're selling. Whether it's a simple product, grouped product, external or affiliate product, or variable product. If you want to add an external product or a grouped product, click the link mentioned in the description that will give you a complete guide on how to add a grouped product or an external product. So let's start by selecting the simple product first. Select simple product from the product type options. Once you select that, the simple product data settings will appear, including general settings, which is for configuring regular and sale price of the product, inventory, that is adding the SKU, stock keeping unit and managing stocks, shipping, that is for configuring the product weights and dimensions and selecting shipping class, the linked products, that is for selecting products for upsells and cross-sells, attributes, that allows you to add products attribute for a better description of the product, and advanced settings, that is for adding purchase notes, menu orders and enabling reviews. Once all settings are configured, click the publish button to publish your WooCommerce simple product. Now this is how your simple product will appear in your store. Next, let me show you how you can add a variable product. Well, for that, enter the name, description and other fields like we did for simple product. When you select a variable product, you can see the product data meta box has more options. These are specific to this product, such as attributes and variations. Go to the attributes section, use the custom product attribute dropdown. Let's add the global attribute size to this product. Select size and click the add button. Once you add the attribute, the screen expands. Now in values, type small, medium, large. Now click on save. Repeat the steps if you want to apply another attribute to this product. Like here, I'm also adding the choice of color for my product. Now go to the variation section in the product data meta box. Now here you can add variations manually or can create all possible variations, which can go up to maximum 50 variations. Here I have chosen all possible variations. To change additional data, click the triangle icon to expand the variation. Edit any available data. The only required field here is regular price and sales price. Once done, select Save Changes. Now this is how your variable product looks in your store. After adding all these products, there are two more options to modify the 4 core product types: virtual and downloadable. Well, virtual, that is, you can use this option if you're selling an online digital product, and downloadable can be used to enable if the downloadable file is associated with the product. Well, click on the link mentioned in the description to know how to add virtual and downloadable product. After you have added all your products, go back to WooCommerce, Home. Now click on Setup Payments. You're required to select which payment processor you want your store to use. Here I'm selecting cash on delivery. You just need to tap on this particular button to enable the option. You can also enable other options from the button right in front of that payment option. Now let's place an order and see how it looks in the store. Select the product, add to cart, go to the cart and check out. Now you can see the cash on delivery option here available for payments since we had enabled the option in the payment settings. Select cash on delivery and place the order. And your order is placed on cash on delivery. Well, WooCommerce supports many payment gateways like PayPal, Stripe, Authorize.net. Choose the one that suits your store. In the next step, let's set up shipping. For that, go back to WooCommerce, click on shipping. The shipping cost depends entirely on the zones you want to cover and the products you will sell. Here I'm selecting US California. You can also change these numbers later. Now in the shipping method, you can either choose flat rate, free shipping or local pickup. Here I've chosen the flat rate. Add the shipping cost. You can also use various plugins available in the plugin section to get a better accessibility for your store shipping. To add the best WooCommerce flat rate shipping method plugins, click the link mentioned in the description. So now if we go to the store and place the order, you can see that the shipping cost has been included here. Next, let's set up the tags. For that, go back to WooCommerce and Home. Click on Setup Tags. Insert a new row and add the relevant tax details. And click on Save Change when you're done. To further customize WooCommerce, you can use WordPress plugins. There are many free and paid plugins available that you can use. To add any plugin, go to WordPress dashboard, plugins, search and type the plugin name here. When the plugin appears, install, and when it is ready, activate it. The top must-have plugins for WooCommerce are: first is the Payment Gateways plugins. Well, by default, WooCommerce offers just the essential payment options with PayPal and a few other offline modes. With the help of plugins, you can integrate popular payment gateways like Stripe, Authorize.net, Amazon Pay, and several more. Next plugin is regarding the shipping. You can offer a range of USPS shipping services, including flat rate boxes, to your customers using the LX USPS plugin. Next is analytics. Well, as mentioned before, WooCommerce offers decent reporting features. However, for more detailed analytics insights, you can integrate tools like Google Analytics using the plugins. And next is customer service. Offering prompt support to the customers is another major responsibility of a WooCommerce store owner. By default, you won't find any good options to set up a customer support system on WooCommerce. So you can take the help of plugins for that as well. My top plugin recommendations for customer service are WS Desk, Catchers, and Scout. There are various other plugins that you must have for your WooCommerce store. Below in the description, I have mentioned a link to an article that will give you a list of top WooCommerce plugins. And finally, your e-commerce store that you created using WordPress looks something like this. Well, from this video, you can see that creating an e-commerce store using WordPress isn't that difficult. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be signing off and we'll see you in the next video.